Hey everyone, welcome to Life After Work. My name's Solomon. Another update on the model shop here. Uh, I finally got one of the boxes made for one of my uh, display cabinets. I'm going to do the other one today. I'll then start putting shelves in them and get backs on them. Eventually that'll all be varnished and cleaned up. But I wanted to go ahead and get one box set up on the cabinet over here so I could put a loco and a tender and some cars, just see what I could get on a shelf. So let me give you a quick walkabout and show you what I've done. First of all, I've got my computer moved downstairs now. It's on the slide out so I can get to the wires behind it. I don't know if you'll be able to see. I'll try to take you around here and show you, but I've run the wires through the tabletop and that's pretty well organized now. I probably will reroute a few of the wires anyway, but so far so good. Well, there's where I ran the wires through the top. I had to run another one down below through this secondary top. Can't get to it right now because I had to move the train cars over here when I set the other shelf up. So that's working pretty good. I can now sit here and play my favorite YouTube channels. And over there is the first box for my cabinet. No shelves, no back. I put it up because I just set it up on the counter because I wanted to make sure it fit. All the measurements I had done were correct. It sat level and I could put one of my trains on it and see how many cars would fit on the shelves that I have. Well, there you go. I was able to get the Bumblebee, the tender for the Bumblebee, and two of the coaches set on the bottom shelf, but obviously it fit on all the shelves. And measurements show that I think I can get 5 shelves on here, which would be 20 locomotives, tenders, cars, etc. So that's pretty encouraging. And the other one that I'm about to build is the same width but goes a little bit taller. Now these items here, these are the type of items I put on the inside of the cabinet, one on each side. It holds these clips and you set the shelf on them, and they're fully adjustable so you can adjust them any height you want. Plus I got another one of these big strips, outlets, to put somewhere, and I haven't decided where yet. At least I can get some more power over to this center table. Plus I've got one of these type adapters. It's got outlets on it, but it's also got USB chargers for phones and data cables, etc. That's going to go over underneath my low sitting area over there. So there's the lumber. I will start building my second set of boxes. I've got plenty of scraps, lots of wood, lots of material, so I don't have to worry about running out of too much. Got my pneumatic nailers set up, just all my tools are ready to go. And if we walk over here, you will see that where the other cabinet down there is 4 feet by 4 feet, 48 inches by 48 inches, this one's going to be 48 inches wide but 51 inches tall. Now that may mean I can get 6 shelves. I don't know right now, but I feel pretty good that I'll be able to store away a lot of these locomotives and train cars where I can have access to work on them. Because most of them, I bought them off eBay, so most of them have a little problem here, a little problem there, need some work on them. May even need new wheels, something of that nature. But it'll give me something to do to keep me busy. Okay, in the event anybody's interested, just the process I use to put these boxes together that become my display case and bookcase. Since this is a workshop, I'm not doing any fancy joinery at the corners. I'm just doing butt ends. What you see here now is not glued together, nailed together, screwed together, anything. It's just sitting there, which is what it should do if everything's cut reasonably close. Now what I've done, I took this red strap, I put it all the way around it. Because I've only got two hands, I've got four sides, and it's too big for me to reach, so I used that to hold it in place while I made some adjustments. And I do all this several times because I am using hand tools. They're power tools, but they're still, hard to control sometimes. And I found out that I am out by a 1/16 of an inch on one of the sides. So I've got to make that adjustment or it won't be square, and that's how I found it. I do corner to corner measurements. I'll go from that corner to that corner, then I'll measure that corner to this corner. They should be exactly the same. Well, they weren't, so I finally found that I was out by 1/16 of an inch on this board on this end right here. So I'll make that adjustment. Then when I set them up like this, it should be square automatically. I shouldn't have to worry too much about that. Then I'll come in and put a face frame on it, but that's where I am right now. Okay, this is Solomon again, and we're looking at the lowest level right here of the other display case. I put my White Pass and Yukon Railroad trains there. The locomotive and the tender, they're very old, they're totally out of scale. The other cars, and I've got a baggage and express plus a combination car and a passenger car, those are more accurate. And I've got somewhere, and I'm still looking for it in all of our stuff, I'm still looking for, and it's another 460, but it's White Pass and Yukon Railroad. That'll fit there and do extremely well. And then I'll have the shelves going up. Now, let me try to give you an idea. This is 51 inches high. I've got a lot of work to do, nail heads to fill in, just like I did over on these other bookcases, and make it, this is utilitarian, but come on people, it's a workshop, so I'll get it all worked out. So truth is, we're getting very close now. I want to come over, I've got my drawer slides over here that will go on the bottom. My paint booth will pull out from there. I'm still thinking about how I want to build a paint booth. I've got a lot of scraps. You've already seen over there, you've already seen that one. It's 4 feet by 4 feet. Whoa, I'm sorry, I didn't tighten this down. That's 4 feet by 4 feet. The one over here was 4 feet by 51 inches. And that's because, literally, I've got this difference in depth from this table to this table. And that's going to give me the extra between 48 and 51. But I'm telling you, I am really pleased. And along with, getting the computer in, getting the stuff off the table, gradually pulling stuff to where they're supposed to be. And guess what? Once these shelves are in, hopefully tomorrow, those shelves will hold a lot of the other rolling stock, lot of these trains. They'll come off this work surface, and I will spend some time rearranging everything. And right now I'm getting excited, so I'll probably go ahead and post this and then let you all wait in anxious anticipation for the next video. But thank you very much for tuning in, and here we go, off and running.